Hey, welcome back to my channel, guys. Back again with some more thought-provoking conversations with Mummy, who's in the back. Mum, say hi.
Hello,
to the fans.
Happy
Sunshine Day. It's very nice today. We're thankful for it, you know, because here in England we don't get much sunshine. So when we do get it, we like it, you know. We really full joy it, you know. Yeah, so let's share what we were discussing just now. We were talking about death, not in a miserable way, in a good way, positive way. If death can be positive. But we were talking about life and death, you know. And as you get older, you lose so much people, don't you? I think the older you get, Mum, the more loss you're going to experience. You know. So it's something, you want long life, but you're going to have to. There's consequences to living long, isn't it? You know. Yeah, you see a lot of death of your family and loved ones who may not be living as long as you know. Last couple of years we've lost quite a lot of people, haven't we, Mum? Last lot of family, lot of you know, and going even further back than a few years, there's been a lot of loss, you know. We've experienced loss, you know, and it's not nice. But as usual, I was going a bit deeper just now, Mum, in terms of life and death. And I believe, as I was sharing with you, and I'm now sharing with the viewers, when it comes to death, right, I actually don't think that death is what we really understand it to be. We understand from the perspective of the person was here, alive, and now they're gone, and we mourn that and we feel that pain and that loss. But I think if we think really deeply into death and what it is, I actually think we would probably, if we had a different perspective or a different understanding of what death is, we may not be as we're gonna cry, we're gonna mourn, but it may not be as deeply painful if we have a different view of what has happened, right? Now, the way I look at it is, and my understanding is that we as human beings are made up of energy, right? We're a form of energy, right? Manifested into this flesh, right? And energy doesn't die. Energy only transfers. You can't kill energy. It only transfers. Right? Now, viewers, correct me if I'm wrong. Put in the comments your opinions and put me right, because, you know, I have no problem with that. I like to learn, you know. So if energy doesn't die, and we are energy, yeah, then how do we die? We can't die then. But yet we do die. So the flesh dies, which may not be the energy part. The energy part of us is spirit, soul. That's the energy, the spirit, yeah? That unseen energy that manifests in the flesh, so that we see the energy. The energy can experience this through the flesh, right? So am I making sense? So if energy is really our spirit and our souls, and this suit that we're wearing is just so, it just houses that energy and that spirit, that soul and that spirit, right? Then when we die, it's actually the flesh that has died, not necessarily the spirit and the soul. Yeah? that's still somewhere, but we can't see it through the flesh because the flesh has died. So it's like the trees, right, Mum? I'm just gonna go to the bank there. It's like the trees, right? In autumn, they shed their leaves, they shed their flesh. They're still alive, but they look dead, right? You know, so I just think there's similarities between. I think nature is trying to show us something. We can learn from nature. Nature is telling us something. When you look at the seasons, the change of, the changes that take place through the seasons. You know, Mom? Yeah, it's just a thought I wanted to share that I think death is the death of the flesh, right? So we're gone, yeah? But I don't think we're gone forever. I think that the spirit and the soul how can I put this? The spirit and the soul is reborn. Because the thing is, the figures, the numbers between deaths per year and births per year are very similar, as far as I know.
Really?
Yeah, they're similar numbers. Right. So, is that possible? What do you think, Mum? I know it's deep. It's deep for you, yeah. It is deep stuff. But that's just my opinion on that. I just wanted to share that with the viewers, As I said before, when I drive, that's my opportunity to think deeply about things, right or wrong, But I just think there's something, as much as we know, death is a very sad thing. We don't want that to happen for many, many years to come. However, I think there's something very special about it, that may not necessarily be as sad and as final, as we think it might be. So I'm just sharing that quick video, guys. See you soon.